You've sold us out to globalism.
Okay.
You are not working for Canada. You are working for your globalist partners. I wonder how much they're paying you to betray Canada. What do we do with traitors in Canada, Mr. Trudeau? We used to hang them for treason. And you're doing that very same thing to us now.
Yes, Canada is in chaos. The very first day Trump mentioned that he's putting tariffs for this nation, a lot of things has never been the same.
Today, I'm calling on Justin Trudeau to resign. He has.
Trump continued to throw Trudeau, and now Freeland joking about Canada being a state. When you take a look at this tweet he recently put out, the great state of Canada is torn as the finance minister resigned or was fired from her position by Governor Justin Trudeau. Her behavior was totally toxic and not at all conducive to making deals which are good for the very happy citizens of Canada. She will not be missed. Donald Trump, through social posts, sparked a lot of concern with these people. This is not the first time. I've seen about 3 posts Trump is putting out about Trudeau. Since that day, Trump talked about ties. Canada has never been the same. A lot of things are happening. They are now calling Trudeau to resign, though he's resisting. When you look at Start and polling market, it shows that Trudeau will not last for a very long time. This is just in line with what Elon Musk predicted a few days ago. This kind of guy cannot stay long in power. The mentality and how he governed people.
Woman president. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist. You will always have an ally in me and in my government.
Justin Trudeau looks set to resign after 2 of his ministers resigned within minutes of each other. Here is the opposition leader, Pierre Poilievre, explaining, whilst on the floor of Parliament, the chaos that ensued and has led to him possibly standing down any minute now.
Randy's. Why won't the Prime Minister have the courage to come in here, present it himself, and put it for a confidence vote tonight?
Now, this is very exciting because if Trudeau does indeed go down, it's going to lead to elections where Conservatives are highly likely to romp it in. And it's very interesting, Gabby, because this came about with his finance minister because she and he had a disagreement about Trump saying, I'm going to slap 25% tariffs on all goods coming from Canada unless you guys get your border under control and stop trafficking drugs and people. Thank you very much. So she had a falling out with him, so we can actually thank Trump for what looks like deposing a useless leader in his neighbouring country.
Yeah, and that's wild.
Trump is a master in this. This thought that he has been putting out is actually working. Look at how these people are in chaos. He still repeated it during that press conference, like making sure if Canada cannot control people entering the United States and Mexico, he is not blabbing about this issue of tariff. You can see the end result. Just imagine if Trump implemented that, the whole house in Canada will be in chaos. A lot of people will be resigning. It has just started. Trump is not even yet in power. Look at what is happening. Then imagine if he takes over, what will go wrong?
Heard from Trump as well. He's come out, of course, trolling in true Trump style, calling Justin Trudeau Governor Justin Trudeau. But it's funny because Justin Trudeau just a couple of weeks ago was calling himself a feminist and saying how sad it was that America rejected electing a female president not once but twice. And then here he is having a bar with his female finance minister. But, you know, I think this is the Trump effect in action happening that we're seeing over in Canada as well, because Justin Trudeau has just been known as being a woke leader. With his, if you look at his track record, it's for the he's got a carbon tax, he's decriminalised weed. What else? He's got the immigration crisis in Canada as well. We're going to play a bit of Justin Trudeau. Should we do it now?
Yes,
Here he is with his grand plan about plastic bottles.
And what do you and your family do to cut back on plastics?
We have recently switched to drinking water bottles out of when we have water bottles out of plastic. Away from plastic towards paper, like drink box water bottles, sort of things.
Paper water bottles, there you go. You know, I saw a poll recently that said that Justin Trudeau is heading to be one of the worst prime ministers on record. That's how Canadians are feeling at the moment. There's vision of him getting heckled. I don't think too many people are going to be sad to see him go.
No one's going to be sad to see this finance minister go, because this is the witch that froze the accounts of peaceful protesters during the Canadian... They were just protesting the Canadian government's tyrannical measures during the pandemic. Yeah. She went so far as to freeze their accounts. So more goodbye and good riddance to bad rubbish.
Yeah, I've got more of an issue with the fact that Justin Trudeau just looks so insufferably smug all the time. Yeah. And when you combine that with his very French surname, that's a toxic combination.
What's worse, the French surname? Or...
Well, I think they go together. I think
loves to hate the French.
The French surname.
There's one tweet Charlie put out. I actually love that. Canadian PM Justin Trudeau government made call-outs by the end of the night, and President Trump threatened tariff. If Canada can't secure the US-Canada border, will be the top culprit. If Trudeau goes down, it will lead to elections where the Conservatives are overwhelmingly favored to win. MAGA doesn't just make America better, everyone is better off when Americans stop being a doorman for the war. To shock you, Trudeau refused to resign. A lot of people are saying, when I look at polling market, it shows that this Trump administration will not even allow that man to stay for up to 1 year. A lot of things will go wrong, and Trudeau might end up resigning. He's playing tough now. We want to see what exactly will happen at the end. I understand. I don't want to predict now. Let's just observe and watch what will go on. Thank you guys for always being there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. I see a lot of people. I posted my picture for the very first time. I believe you've seen that. My real name is Ransom. Sometimes a lot of people want to know me more. I decided to post that picture so you can see my full picture. Every single day when I shoot videos like this, you see just half. So that is me.
You're like, oh, but if it's the bald IT guy wearing Crocs with black socks.
The 09 Tulsi Gabbard added to Donald Trump's cabinet. Also with a
theory that a lot of people seem to be coalescing around.
They were too woke, insisting that people use the term Latinx.
You have to say they. No, you have to do this.
Stop with the virtue signaling.
Step away from woke. Focus less on who is woke and more on who is broke.
I'd never seen that.
I saw so many liberals getting super excited every time Kamala had a new celebrity endorsement. But we all know for a fact that these celebrity endorsements are not free.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Now it's time to unite everybody.
I want you to know what would change after doing this.
Comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that.
So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
Figure out a way to say thank you.
That guy's name, he's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him. But anyway.
Hey there. Not doing great.
Terrible night last night. It was a terrible night.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one?
Bishop Vigano, he says that
the election.
I had a conversation with.
I was wondering if you had this.
News just coming into CNN.